Alright guys, it's been a while since our last video. Since the last time we posted a real video, we've actually been to another daily driver event with the LT car, and we actually did really well. You know, we went to the finals again for the third time in a row, but this time we were able to get the win, so that was a plus. You know, it was nice to get out there and get a win for sure. You know, losing in the finals is never fun, but the fact that we're even competitive with this car, how it sits, what it is, I mean, I can't complain. The car does everything I ask it to do and more. It shouldn't even be competitive with some of the cars we're racing. So I can't complain one bit. You know, I'm sorry I didn't get any good videos of it. I was having some technical GoPro issues. Really, honestly, I just suck. But it's having some battery issues and stuff like that. I think we got that resolved. So hopefully next time we can get some good footage for you guys. I have posted a few shorts and stuff on the page, you know, from the races we raced in. And I may add in what little cell phone videos I have. They're not very good, but I might add them in at the end of this video just in case you guys want to see that. So, you know, some of the shorts and videos I've been posting, there's some guys that are, there's some local guys that have claimed that this doesn't fit the daily driver stuff, that this is a race car. So, that's the reason I'm kind of jabbing at some of this stuff, but you know, and it's a bad deal because those guys have really nice cars. They really do, and they're true dailies, and they're super nice. But you know, they're jabbing at this thing, saying it's a true street car, or it's a race car because it's got a turbo 400 and a brake in it. Well, look, let's be honest. You know, I use the brake because the rules allow it. I can foot brake this car. I'm not scared to. We did it for years. I'll do it again. I don't care, but you know, if the rules allow it, yeah, the trans brake is a little bit of an advantage for me. But I'm at a disadvantage everywhere else with this car, suspension wise, power management wise. I mean, this is still it's a rod and piston stock crank 355 with stock home ported heads. I mean, it ain't nothing special. It's got an 88 jet and a Stinger plate, turbo 400 with a 390 gear. I mean, this thing is absolutely nothing special. It weighs 3,500 pounds with me in it. So, you know, this car, if I'm going to be real honest, it's a 650 car. I mean, it's just what it is. And to call this thing a true street car or a race car, to me, is kind of ridiculous. But I mean, it is what it is. People can think what they think. I don't really care. You know, I'd love to put a 4L80 in it, but let's be honest. I'm just a poor boy out here trying to have fun. You know, with this car, I'm not trying to dump a ton of money into it. I don't. You know, some of these guys we're out there competing with, I kind of jab at them for having six-figure cars and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, they do. They have a ton of money in these cars. They're super nice. They're super cool. And, you know, I wish I could put that kind of money into a car, but I can't. This is what I can do. And we go out there and have fun and compete with it. It's just, to me, it's a sad deal when they're trying to say something like this isn't allowed. Because basically, you're making it a money game again at that point. It's like you might as well just race a bunch of guys with the same damn car you got, it's set up the exact same way yours is, and that's all you want to do. But you basically, whoever's got the deepest pockets. I hate that. It is what it is. But anyway, enough rambling on. There's some context. If you see some of the stuff I post, I mean, that's why. There's some guys out there, like I said, that jab at this thing about being a race car, but you know, it is what it is. People can think what they think in the end. But, you know, we've got another event coming up. We're going to try to make Hartshorn, I think. I don't know that we can be competitive on in a race on a surface like that with this car, but I mean, we'll give it a shot. But you know, that's a foot brake race, so we're gonna get this thing a little more dialed in. Since I put the carburetor on it, I haven't done a ton of foot braking with it, so I changed accelerator pump cams. We're going to do a little tuning on the carburetor because, you know, carburetor issues. But we can get that dialed in, I think, and then we're probably going to go out with a buddy here tonight sometime and try to do some testing, try to make sure it's going to work off the, you know, we probably make a few motor hits on the foot brake and then go back and turn the bottle on. Make sure everything works good, make sure it's not going to cough or die or anything stupid. Don't want to have that. I've had that happen. That sucks. But we're going to do that and see what happens. And since we won the last race and won a little bit of money, I did spend a little money on the car. I did. I mean, don't be shocked, you know. So this car still has stock control arms, stock K-member. It's got some $40 competition engineering shocks in the back with a stock spring. It's got stock struts on it, and it's got a stock sway bar in the back. No anti-roll. So, and it does twist up pretty good. And the more power I put to it, it makes it harder to drive. So we did spend a little money. We did get a K-member. We did get some tubular control arms. And what else did we get? We got some good strange adjustable struts, and we're going to put a bolt-on anti-roll in the back. So it's going to get a little bit of love. I mean, if we're going to be called a race car, hell, we might as well make it a race car, right? So we're going to get all that stuff put on pretty quick. I've got everything right now. We're still waiting on the struts from Strange. So hopefully those come in next week and we can get this thing all put together, get it aligned, get the anti-roll set before we go to Hartshorn, just so give us a little bit of a better chance, hopefully, you know. And it'll knock a tiny bit of weight off the car. Not much off the front, but every little bit helps. So we're going to get that stuff rolling. We're going to get this carburetor dialed in. I'm going to try to do some foot brake testing. We'll get some videos up of that too, and you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all. I'm just going to give you a quick sneak peek of this race car suspension we got under this thing. I got to get under the car today because it keeps blowing the damn exhaust off of it. So got to get that fixed, but let's give you guys a sneak peek here right quick. So don't mind all the dirt, because guess what? I live on a dirt road, so every time this thing gets driven, it gets driven about 4.5 miles down a dirt road. So you see some stock springs, and look at those fancy competition engineering shocks. That's what makes it a damn pro mod, I guess. But I mean, it's got an 8.8 in it, and it's one that me and my buddy did. But yeah, the housing, it's an 8.8 housing with the 7.5-inch ends on it. We chopped up an 8.8 housing. I made the adapters at work. I'm a machinist by trade. And my buddy welded it all together. We got it all straightened up, ordered axles, and got this thing put together. I mean, ain't got much money in this thing. It does have, you know, an adjustable panhard bar. I do have tubular adjustable lowers, and I do have the adjustable torque arm with the tunnel mount cross member. So, I mean, it does have a few good suspension parts on it. You know, nothing super fancy, but it's decent. But it does still have stock springs and stock sway bar. So hopefully once we get the anti-roll on this thing, I may even here later on buy some coilovers for the back. I don't know. It'd be nice, but I don't know if this POS needs it or not. So alright, yeah, I just I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of this race car back here, and get this exhaust put back on too, and hopefully quit blowing it off before we go testing tonight. He's gonna have to kill some power out of that thing. It's slow, but that'll work. So we got Caleb's car tested and made 3 passes with it, and we made progress. I think we went from not going down the road to dead hooking to getting a little bit of wheel speed in it, and I think it went. So I think it's probably going to work out all right. And I went out and played around a little bit in mine. I just got an in-car video of it because I was flying solo. So, but you know, I only went about, I don't know, 100, 150 feet. Did a little motor pull, come back, turn the bottle on, made sure it activated off the foot brake, and I think it worked out all right. You know, I think we got what we needed. I think it was a successful night. I still got a few things I want to really dial in, but got a few weeks before Hartshorn, so we're going to get that dialed in, and hopefully we can go down there and try to at least make a round or two. That'd be nice with the trip. So we'll get you guys some footage of that, and see you then.